Have you ever stopped to wonder just how much your cat really knows about you? Those curious eyes and attentive ears aren't just for show. Cats have an incredible ability to pick up on things about their owners that you might not even realize yourself. From understanding your routine to sensing your emotions, these four-legged companions are far more perceptive than most people give them credit for. And guess what? The secrets they hold will blow your mind. In today's video, we're uncovering 8 fascinating secrets your cat knows about you. Trust me, number 7 is so unbelievable, it'll make you see your feline friend in a whole new light. So stick around until the end because you won't want to miss it. Oh, and before we dive in, did you know that most of you watching aren't subscribed to the channel? If you love cats and want to discover more amazing insights about these brilliant creatures, hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications. Let's get started. It's no secret that cats have an uncanny ability to find you no matter where you are in the house. But how do they do it? It all boils down to their extraordinary hearing capabilities. Cats' ears are engineering marvels, able to rotate a full 180 degrees and pick up frequencies as high as 64,000 Hz. For context, humans max out at a mere 20,000 Hz. This means that even the faintest creak of a chair, the soft rustling of a snack bag, or the subtle sound of footsteps is like a neon sign to your feline friend. It's almost as if they have a built-in GPS that never fails, always tuned into your movements. Imagine this. You sneak into the kitchen for a late-night snack, hoping to keep it a secret. Before you even unwrap the first bite, there they are, sitting, silently, staring at you like they've known all along. Their ability to track you isn't just about sound, it's also tied to their natural instincts as hunters. Cats, being the felines they are, rely on acute senses to locate prey in the wild. In a domestic setting, you're not prey, of course, but their instincts remain sharp. This heightened awareness isn't just practical, it also showcases the bond they share with you. Cats often stay close because they want to monitor your well-being, ensuring that their favorite human is safe. It's their quiet way of saying, "I'm here for you," even if you don't notice. If you've ever wondered why they follow you from room to room, it's more than just curiosity. It's affection wrapped in feline intuition. And let's not forget the humorous side. Cats can be like little spies, always in the loop. That moment when you think you've found a quiet spot to relax, they'll show up, uninvited but undeniably welcome, 4 paws and all. Whether it's a nap in your lap or a subtle glance from across the room, they always seem to know where you are, and they wouldn't have it any other way. So, the next time your cat magically appears by your side, take a moment to appreciate their incredible senses. They're not just finding you, they're choosing to be with you, a testament to their unique bond with their favorite humans. And speaking of bonds, have you ever wondered how they know where you've been? Let's dive into that next. Cats have a remarkable talent for sniffing out the past, your past to be exact, with a sense of smell that's up to 40 times more. Powerful than a human's, felines can easily detect where you've been, what you've touched, and even who or what you've interacted with. Those curious little noses are like finely tuned instruments, picking up scents that linger long after you've moved on. So, if you've ever come home from visiting another cat, you might have noticed your furry companion giving you a long, scrutinizing sniff. That's their way of saying, "I know what you've been up to." Picture this. You've just returned from a friend's house where their cat jumped into your lap. The moment you walk through your own front door, your cat is there, sniffing your hands and clothes like a detective on a mission. It's not just curiosity. It's a mix of instinct and territoriality. Cats are highly attuned to changes in their environment, and your scent carries stories they're eager to decode. If they catch a whiff of another feline, don't be surprised if they act a little aloof or even downright offended. It's their way of reminding you where your loyalty should lie. But it's not just other animals they notice. Cats can detect the faintest traces of food on your hands or clothes, even hours after you've eaten. That snack you had earlier, they know. And if you didn't share, expect an unimpressed stare or a pointed meow. This level of perception ties back to their survival instincts in the wild, where identifying scents could mean the difference between finding food or going hungry. In your home, it's less about survival and more about keeping tabs on their favorite human. This unique skill also highlights just how intertwined their lives are with yours. Cats observe and interpret your movements, smells, and habits to better understand their place in your world. When they sniff your belongings or rub their scent onto you, it's their way of claiming you as part of their territory. A gesture of trust and affection wrapped in instinctual behavior. As fascinating as their sense of smell is, it's just one of the many ways cats connect with their owners. They're constantly gathering information, piecing together a picture of your life, and while they might forgive a missed snack here or a rogue scent there, one thing's for sure: they never miss a detail. Ready to uncover what else your cat knows about you? Let's explore their uncanny ability to predict your routine next. Cats are creatures of habit, and they know your routine better than you might realize. Their sharp observation skills and keen memory make them experts in tracking patterns, especially those involving you. If you think your cat doesn't notice what time you get up, head to work, or settle down for a Netflix binge, think again. They've got it all mapped out, and they thrive on the predictability of your schedule. It's not just endearing, it's a survival mechanism that stems from their instincts as creatures who value stability. Take feeding time, for instance. Cats are notorious for knowing exactly when their meals should arrive. If you're even a few minutes late, they'll let you know with a meow, or 10. But it's not just about food. They've memorized the sound of your alarm clock, the rhythm of your footsteps, and even the way you grab your keys before heading out. This is why they often wait by the door when it's time for you to come home, forepaws poised in anticipation. To them, routine equals security, and you're the central figure in their carefully constructed world. Disrupt that routine, however, and you'll likely see the consequences. Cats might retreat to their favorite hiding spots or show signs of stress, like overgrooming or vocalizing more than usual. They're not just being dramatic, they're reacting to what feels like a ripple in the fabric of their universe. This sensitivity to change is why it's so important to keep their environment as consistent as possible, even when life gets hectic. Small adjustments like feeding them at the same time daily can go a long way in maintaining their comfort and trust. Interestingly, this awareness of your routine also serves another purpose. It helps them adapt their behavior to align with yours. Notice how your cat tends to be more active when you're awake and rests when you're out or busy. That's no coincidence. They've learned to sync their activities with your schedule, ensuring they're there to greet you when you're ready to unwind. This adaptability is part of what makes cats such attentive and thoughtful companions, even if they play it cool most of the time. So the next time your cat appears right on cue, whether it's at dinner time or during your evening wind-down, remember, they're not just following a schedule. They're demonstrating how much they observe, understand, and value the life you share with them. Speaking of observation, let's delve into how your cat can sense something much deeper: your emotions, especially when fear creeps in. Cats have an almost supernatural ability to sense when something isn't right, especially when it comes to fear. They pick up on the subtlest shifts in body language and even chemical changes in your scent when you're frightened. That's right, your emotions don't just stay inside you, they radiate outward, and your feline companion is tuned in to every signal. This heightened awareness is a survival instinct honed in the wild, where recognizing fear in their environment could mean the difference between life and death. Imagine a thunderstorm rolls in, and you suddenly feel a wave of anxiety. Even before you utter a word, your cat might react by sticking close to you or retreating to their safe spot. Their response depends on their personality, but make no mistake, they're fully aware of the tension in the air. Cats are incredibly perceptive when it comes to their owner's emotional states, and their behavior often mirrors what they sense. A more social cat might cuddle up to offer comfort, while a timid one might hide, interpreting your fear as a cue that something dangerous is afoot. What's fascinating is how they process these moments. Cats don't understand fear in the same way humans do, but they recognize the physical signs: your quickened breathing, your tense muscles, or even the faintest hint of sweat. They associate these cues with potential danger and react accordingly. Over time, they might even learn to associate specific situations with your fear, such as a trip to the vet or the sound of a vacuum cleaner. It's a testament to how deeply connected they are to your emotional world. This connection goes both ways. Just as your cat senses your fear, their presence can be a source of comfort for you. The gentle purring of a cat curled up beside you has been scientifically proven to reduce stress and promote relaxation. In my moments of fear, their calm demeanor can serve as a grounding force, reminding you to breathe and find your balance. It's a silent exchange of support, a bond that speaks volumes without a single word being said. So, the next time you're feeling a little on edge, pay attention to how your cat responds. Their actions are a reflection of their deep understanding of your emotional state. And if you've ever wondered how they manage to detect when you're unwell, prepare to be amazed, because their intuition doesn't stop at emotions. Let's explore how cats can sense when something is physically wrong with you. Cats have an extraordinary knack for detecting when something's off with your health. Their heightened senses, particularly smell, allow them to pick up on chemical changes in your body that indicate illness. It's almost as if they have a built-in radar for spotting vulnerabilities, and they often respond in ways that show their concern. Whether they become more clingy or simply stay by your side, their behavior shifts in a way that's impossible to ignore. Think about those moments when you're feeling under the weather. Maybe you've noticed your cat curling up next to you more often, purring gently as if to offer comfort. This isn't just coincidence, it's a deeply ingrained instinct. Cats in the wild are attuned to changes in their environment and the health of their fellow animals, as survival often depends on recognizing weaknesses. In a domestic setting, this instinct translates into a unique ability to sense when their human needs extra care. But it's not just colds or the flu that they can detect. Some cats have been known to sense more serious conditions, like infections, or even cancer, long before a medical diagnosis. Their acute sense of smell allows them to detect subtle changes in your body's chemistry, such as the scent of ketones in diabetic individuals or specific markers associated with certain diseases. While not every cat will react the same way, their heightened awareness often leads to behaviors like sniffing a particular area of your body or refusing to leave your side. This connection goes beyond the physical. Cats seem to understand that being close to you during times of illness provides emotional support, which can be just as healing as any medication. Their purring, for instance, has been shown to have therapeutic effects, promoting relaxation and even aiding in pain relief. It's no wonder that many people describe their cats as little healers, bringing comfort and calm during some of their most challenging moments. So, the next time you find your cat acting unusually attentive when you're feeling sick, take it as a sign of their deep bond with you. They're not just pets, they're companions who sense when you're vulnerable and respond with quiet, steadfast care. And speaking of care, let's dive into another aspect of their intuitive nature: how they're always keeping tabs on your sleeping habits. When it comes to your sleep habits, cats might just be the ultimate observers. They don't just share your bed for the warmth or comfort, though let's be honest, that's a big part of it. Cats pay close attention to your bedtime routine, analyzing everything from the time you turn off the lights to how your breathing changes as you drift into sleep. It's as if they're quietly studying your every move, using this knowledge to sync their own behavior with your patterns. Think about those moments when you're stirring in bed before fully waking up. Ever noticed how your cat seems to know you're awake before you've even opened your eyes? That's no accident. Cats are incredibly attuned to the subtle shifts in your body, like changes in your breathing or the smallest twitch of a muscle. To them, these are clear signals that you're about to start your day, or at least that it's time for breakfast. But their observations go deeper than just knowing when you wake up. Cats can actually adjust their own routines to match yours, creating a shared rhythm that strengthens your bond. For instance, if you're a night owl, you might find your cat more active in the evening, ready to curl up with you when you finally settle down. Conversely, early risers might notice their cats waiting by the bed in the morning, ready to greet the day together. It's a delicate dance of mutual understanding, driven by their desire to stay connected to you. This attentiveness isn't just about companionship, it's also about security. In the wild, cats sleep lightly, always ready to react to potential threats. At home, they bring that same instinct into your shared space, often positioning themselves near you as a form of silent guardianship. Their presence is both comforting and protective, creating an unspoken sense of safety that enhances the quality of your rest. So, While it might seem like your cat is just looking for a cozy spot on the bed, they're actually deeply in tune with how well you're sleeping. Their quiet observation and unwavering presence are subtle reminders of the unique bond you share. And speaking of connections, let's uncover how your cat's cleverness allows them to manipulate you in ways you might not even realize. And there you have it. 8 incredible secrets your cat knows about you that prove just how observant and connected these felines are to their humans. Now, I want to hear from you. Did any of these surprise you? Or maybe you've noticed your cat doing something unique that shows how well they know you. Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to read your stories. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss more fascinating content about your 4-legged companion. And before you go, check out the video on your screen for even more amazing insights about cats. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Carlos signing off.